U.S. tech giant Nvidia lost over a sixth of its value after the surging popularity of a Chinese artificial intelligence (AI) app spooked investors in the U.S. and Europe. DeepSeek, a Chinese AI chatbot reportedly made at a fraction of the cost of its rivals, launched last week but has already become the most downloaded free app in the U.S. AI chip giant Nvidia and other tech firms connected to AI, including Microsoft and Google, saw their values tumble on Monday in the wake of DeepSeek's sudden rise. In a separate development, DeepSeek said on Monday it will temporarily limit registrations because of large-scale malicious attacks on its software. The DeepSeek chatbot was reportedly developed for a fraction of the cost of its rivals, raising questions about the future of America's AI dominance and the scale of investments U.S. firms are planning. Last week, OpenAI joined a group of other firms who pledged to invest $500 billion, £400 billion, in building AI infrastructure in the U.S. President Donald Trump, in one of his first announcements since returning to office, called it the largest AI infrastructure project by far in history that would help keep the future of technology in the U.S. DeepSeek is powered by the open-source DeepSeek v3 model, which its researchers claim was trained for around $6 million, significantly less than the billion spent by rivals. But this claim has been disputed by others in AI. The researchers say they use already existing technology, as well as open-source code, software that can be used, modified, or distributed by anybody free of charge. DeepSeek's emergence comes as the U.S. is restricting the sale of the advanced chip technology that powers AI to China. To continue their work without steady supplies of imported advanced chips, Chinese AI developers have shared their work with each other and experimented with new approaches to the technology. This has resulted in AI models that require far less computing power than before. It also means that they cost a lot less than previously thought possible, which has the potential to upend the industry. After DeepSeek, R1 was launched earlier this month, the company boasted of performance on par with one of OpenAI's latest models when used for tasks such as maths, coding, and natural language reasoning. Silicon Valley venture capitalist and Trump advisor Mark Andreessen described DeepSeek R1 as AI's Sputnik moment, a reference to the satellite launched by the Soviet Union in 1957. At the time, the U.S. was considered to have been caught off guard by their rivals' technological achievement. DeepSeek's sudden popularity has startled stock markets in Europe and the U.S. In the U.S., AI chipmaker Nvidia ended Monday's trading having plunged 16.9%, while its rival Broadcom slumped 17.4%. Other tech firms also sank, with Microsoft down 2.14% and Google's owner Alphabet down over 4%. In Europe, Dutch chip equipment maker ASML ended Monday's trading with its share price down by more than 7%, while shares in Siemens Energy, which makes hardware related to AI, had plunged by a fifth. This idea of a low-cost Chinese version hasn't necessarily been forefront, so it's taken the market a little bit by surprise, said Fiona Sincata, senior market analyst at Citi Index. So, if you suddenly get this low-cost AI model, then that's going to raise concerns over the profits of rivals, particularly given the amount that they've already invested in more expensive AI infrastructure. Singapore-based technology equity advisor Vaisern Ling told the BBC it could potentially derail the investment case for the entire AI supply chain. But Wall Street banking giant Citi cautioned that while DeepSeek could challenge the dominant positions of American companies such as OpenAI, issues faced by Chinese firms could hamper their development. We estimate that in an inevitably more restrictive environment, U.S. access to more advanced chips is an advantage, analysts said in a report. Meanwhile, DeepSeek said on Monday it had been the victim of a cyber attack. Due to large-scale malicious attacks on DeepSeek services, we are temporarily limiting registrations to ensure continued service, it said in a statement.